Howdy, Internet students. Just want to go over some common errors made on homework 7.2 part 3. One thing some students forgot to do, like when solving a problem like this one here, we're going to divide by -12, right? And when you divide by negative, some students forgot to flip the sign. That was the important part of the lesson. So on this one here, you should have less than -11. And so the graph would look like this. Somewhere on here you would have open circle at -11, and then the arrows would go in that direction, okay? And then when you're solving problems with fractions, like number 4, I suggested that you multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So you want to multiply by -9/5. Because when you multiply a -5/9 times -9/5, it equals 1y, and which is what we want. But you have to remember to flip the sign when you do that, because we multiplied by a negative number. So you get 1y on this side, and then on this side, -9 times -5 is 45 divided by 5 is 9. So y is greater than or equal to 9. So your graph should look like this, and the arrow going this way. All right, and then on the second page of the homework, I noticed some people did not write an inequality. So like in this first problem here, you have to know that the words no more mean less than. No more means less than or equal to 10. Then you have to choose a variable to represent the number of text messages. So let's say M for messages. Each message is 15 cents. So 15 cents times M is less than or equal to 10. And then you solve it by dividing both sides by 0.15. Okay, and a couple students mentioned that, well, let's do the last two problems here just to make sure you're kind of understanding them. A family's taking a cross-country trip by car. They need to travel at least 400 miles a day. At least means greater than or equal to. So that'd be greater than or equal to 400. And they're going 55 miles per hour. So it's 55 times however many hours to get your answer on that one. Then the last one, somewhere in here, here it is. It says at most 25 minutes. That means less than or equal to 25 minutes. So on this diagram, this 25 times r right here, that represents your time times your rate times time, which is one way to get your distance, 25r. And then 2 also represents the distance. Now, for you to make it in 25 minutes, your distance has to be at least 2 miles when you do the number of minutes times your rate. So if you are going a distance of 25 minutes times your rate, that has to be greater than or equal to your 2 miles. So that's the diagram is kind of showing you that it's more. If it's exactly right, then you're going to get there in exactly 25 minutes. So if you divide now by 25, you get your rate is greater than or equal to 2/25 miles per minute, which is like 0.08 miles per minute. All right, hope that helps. Good luck.